What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. And boy, oh boy, what a rough day for Panini yesterday. Real rough. Actually, it wasn't a rough day for them. It was a rough day for me. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Panini Contenders First Off the Line was released yesterday. They gave a time of 11 o'clock. And this is the first time that I've actually went to buy a card, first off the line. I guess this is, you get different types of inserts, autographs that are just for first of the line. They become pretty rare. People want them, and you make some bank. So, I waited patiently. First off, like only 20 minutes or half an hour into it, you couldn't even sign in because there was maintenance to the website. And then as soon as the timer struck zero, and there was a timer that went from 20, 19, 18. So it went to zero. I was already signed in on the desktop. I added it to my cart and I went to purchase it. Now, I know there's a ton of people going after it. And I wouldn't be this annoyed because, they just sold out, within a minute or so. Because I just wasn't fast enough or whatever the case may be. But that wasn't the case. For the next 2 hours, I'm trying to add this to the cart. I'm adding it. I'm trying to get to the payment. It won't let me. Once I finally did get to the payment, and I was about to, I went to go and to go for my credit card because it asked for payment. It signed me out, and then I was gone. The user experience for Panini is disgusting. It really is. They just don't care. And I've watched some people on Twitter. I think it was Watch Out Breaks or something like that. You should definitely follow him. Real smart guy, knows a lot of things. But I definitely disagreed with him because he was saying, hey, they're doing us the favor by evening the playing field by letting us have a chance at it, which is fine. But they're really not, because if you have a company, what do I tell everyone? It's all about customer experience. Now, this probably won't matter because for basketball, you have Panini Prism, which everyone and their mother's going to buy. No one's going to boycott Panini Prism anytime soon. So there's really no incentive at all for them to do anything about it. But it's just stupid. It was just stupid. You couldn't sign in. You couldn't add anything to cart. Then all of a sudden, the entire website, everything was out of stock. So just say you didn't want to get a Panini and you just wanted to buy Fortnite or whatever the case may be, you couldn't get it either. And then people were able to start buying them like an hour later. They were able to buy them. And it was just a waste of time. I spent a lot of time for nothing. And yeah, you could flip them for $300-$400, and that's why everybody was doing it. So they wanted to make a quick buck. I would have opened them because I'm stupid, but it's not the point. The point is you want the best user experiences possible. Now, with all the scandals and stuff that are coming out where they've deceived people on the type of memorabilia relics that were in their card. One of the breakers that I use, he got a Panini, I forget which baseball card, a triple relic, absolutely no relics in them. None. And they just, I don't know, it was just a terrible experience. And you want people to be happy, you want people to be satisfied, you want people to keep on coming back for more. And I guess they keep on coming back because they don't care. Sorry, guys. This break is brought to you by Chock Full of Nuts. Do you like nuts? Well, you can have a chock full of them. Now, So, so it just, I'm rambling around because I'm just annoyed. Because A, I wanted the cards. But B, you would think a company like that would really want to put their best foot forward. Because they have competition with other people. But I guess in basketball, they don't really have, that much competition. So they're just like, screw it. Doesn't matter to us. We're not going to fix anything. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to fix it. Amazon's able to fix their stuff. Now, I'm not comparing them to Amazon. But when a glitch happens in Amazon, it's a big deal because it hardly ever happens. Because they make sure that your experience is perfect. Now, I have a buddy of mine who is, I'm saying sorry because I almost hit somebody, who had a redemption card, a Panini redemption card from 2017. All this happened in one day. So I had 2 hours of waiting to not get a box of cards. I see a buddy of mine who went to sign in for Panini to see what the hoopla was and goes, oh crap, I have a redemption from 2017. That's how much they care. And then I see another card, a triple relic with no relics in them. Just very down on them. Yeah, I'm still going to buy that other crap, the Panini Contenders, if it's a blaster box. Yeah, I'm going to buy them anyway. And that's the thing. I'm not going to buy them, but you would just like to think that they would care enough to do something. And they just don't. They just don't. It just sucks, that's all. Now I'm done complaining about it. Nah, I probably am not. Moving on, I was watching a box break, a case break of Topps 5-Star, which is a higher end product. You get 2 autographs in a box. I think it was, now they're probably around $160, $165 a box. Cards look beautiful. They look really nice. I don't know if I would, you can roll the dice and buy the box, but maybe you just buy the card that you want. Especially if you have, if it's a team that if it's a PC, personal collection, and I would just wait a month or two and then get the card that you want. But they look really nice. There was one Chris Sale card that had an auto and it was like somewhat see-through. It was the bee's knees. So definitely, I would definitely say get these cards, but I don't know, you can roll the dice and get a box, but nice, very nice. Now, also, I wanted to talk about, and I have to mention it because I haven't, September 5th, we are having a SVA online trading night at 9 o'clock. First 12 people have signed up. We already have, I think, 7 or 8 people have signed up already. And it's the first time we're trying this out. Yeah, I know Facebook is sort of like that, but it's just going to be a night where you have all your cards and you're going to be trading it up. Hopefully it's not the wild, wild west with everybody talking, yelling and screaming, wanting cards and stuff like that. But we're testing it out. Hopefully it's good so we can keep on doing it. Moving right along, you will see a video posted this morning, and I headed over to Walmart yesterday to get a universal remote because it was the third one I bought because the other 2 crapped the bed. And I went by the cards, and typically by me, Target, they're not that, they're not too crazy with cards. They don't have a ton of them. But they had a bunch of football cards that were on clearance. Truthfully, they weren't a great deal. I probably could get it at the exact same price as on eBay. But I said, why not? And I plopped $125 down. Yeah. The most I've ever spent on just blasters and buying stuff. I'm talking about just, walking in. So I open up a bunch of packs because they may be on clearance by you. I'm not a big fan of buying football retail. I have never gotten anything good. So take it for what it's worth. But you can take a look at the cards, the different types of cards. I was a big fan of the absolute cards. They look really sharp and really nice. But video will be uploaded so you can take a look. I'd open up, I think it's like 4 or 5 different types of cards from different years that they had there. So there's that. Now, I wanted to dive in a little bit. Sorry guys, my throat's, I'm a little verklempt. That whole Panini thing really, I got in a little tizzy. Not really, I wasn't yelling and screaming, but breaks. Now, the person who I was going to do the interview, he's been busy, so, and I know a lot of people have been asking about it. And this is going to be a general overview of what breaks are. Some people obviously know what they are already, so it's just preaching to the choir. But other people have been asking me, and they go, can you just explain it more thoroughly? And in essence, basically what it is gambling, baseball, football, basketball, hockey card gambling in a large scale. And at least you'll get something for the most part. Now, what has become big in the hobby is you have people, they could be dealers that have stores, they could just be online guys who buy cases of cards. So they might buy 10 cases and we'll say it's Panini Contenders. All right? They buy a case of cards. And there's 30 teams, there's 30 NBA teams. Ways for them to do it, how they divvy it up is this. They can go, all right, it costs $100. Well, there's 30 teams, it's $300. You know, I'm trying to make it simple math because I suck at math. There's 30 teams, it'll be $10 per entry, and then they'll randomize the teams, and you know, you may get the Pelicans and have a shot at getting Zion, or you may get the Milwaukee Bucks, or it doesn't, you know, you don't know, because they randomize it, and they go to random.org, they roll the dice, and then they have everyone, you know, typically when you buy, you go, there's 1 through 30, and you go, all right, I have $10 and I want to pick number 4, and you're just in the 4th slot, and when they randomize it, that's where you start off from. And then they randomize it how many times the dice roll on the internet. It's a website called random.org. That's one way. Another way is you have the teams are priced based on who's on there. So right now, Panini Contenders, the Pelicans will probably be $200 or $250, and the Knicks would be $10. And the Milwaukee Bucks will be $5, and they will all be different prices based on who is, you know, in the series and who's going to be big. So you could do it like that. So if you PC a team, you just go, all right, well, I want all the Pelicans. That's my big team. I don't care. I'll spend $200, and whatever Pelican card they open up in that case, and what they do is they open up an entire case. So some cases have 12 boxes, some have 8, some have 15. Not really 15, but just all depends. And that's where they'll tell you. You know, they'll go, all right, we have a 12-box break of, you know, a case, and they'll open up all the boxes in one case, and whatever cards are there for your team, you get. So you have where you can buy your team, and for example, if you have like the Jets this year, they stink. You know, they don't have anyone that's really big outside of Sam Darnold, and there's not too many autographs from him for 2019. So their prices are really cheap. They're like $15, $20. But Arizona has Kyle Murray, and everybody and their mother wants Kyle Murray. That break will be $150. Now you'll open up all the boxes. There'll be times when you don't get any autographs. It's happened to me plenty of times. So you'll spend $150 for nothing. or for very little, just the base cards. And you go, this is the dumbest thing in the world. Why am I doing that? There's other times where you get big hits. I've seen it before. People get massive hits, and they make out. They also break it out. Sometimes they break it out by division. That's another thing. Like in baseball, they'll do that. But for the most part, those are the two ways. Either you buy your team or you buy a spot and then they randomize the teams. Now, sometimes they have mixers. And a mixer is they get, they'll say a 10-box mixer, and there'll be 10 different boxes of different, we'll do baseball. It'll be Bowman Chrome, Topps Finest, Topps 5-star, and it'll be all these different things that will be part of this break. And again, same thing. You get it's either a randomized team or a team that you buy. Jesus, man, my throat's like, sorry guys. I don't know what's up with me today. So, for the most part, that's what it is. Now, I was very down on breakers. A, because I was losing money and I wasn't getting anything. But B, it's just gambling. And when I was looking at it in an investment side, it's not a smart strategy at all for investments. However, if you're buying boxes of cards, it may be a better alternative. My biggest thing is I really don't like the commons. I don't even really like the commons. I'm a Yankee fan. I don't like the commons of the Yankees either, to be honest with you. Because it just, I don't want them. I don't care about them. I like the hits. I like the refractors. I like the special inserts sometimes. Why do I want of other teams? I don't want them either. So there's two aspects. You can go, well, I have a box of cards, and, well, I can try to sell the rest of these cards to try to recoup my money. Or you spend the money, and you get all the base cards and whatever inserts you get of the team that you want. And you're thinning out your risk, because now instead of just one box and trying to get the cards that you want, you have 12 boxes to get what you want. So for a PC, instead of buying one box of cards, I think it is something worthy to do, because then you just get everything. Now, maybe you'll go, well, I'll just buy them on eBay. I'll just get all the cards you want. You could do that too. You're not going to get the hits, but you could do that. And it's just a chance. And not that I'm trying to get into breaking at all. I mean, that's something where you really need to have a big user base, a big Facebook group, and, things filling up constantly, because you need to constantly be spending money. But I do think it's good to do if you don't want all the commons of every other team and you really don't care. Because right now, I don't know what to do with all these football cards that I just got. And I don't know what to do with all these baseball cards that I got that I really don't care about. I don't know if I should just lot it up on eBay and just say, hey, if you can pay for the weight of it, I'll just get rid of it. You can donate the cards or whatever. So that's just a general idea of case breaking and what they do. Again, if you have any questions, head over to my Flick Chat group. Just download the app, Flick Chat, F-L-I-C-K, chat. Free, everything's free. You just download it and just ask away. You also head over to my website, svacardcollectors.com. I have articles there. And sign up for my email, where I've been sending people, if I find a deal, I'm going to send it to you guys, so you can try to make some bank, try to buy some cards and go broke. And I'm also on Facebook group. I also have Instagram as well. I actually just said my tagline, and I shouldn't have said that. So, all right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Buy some cards and go broke. Later, people.